So how's you? How's your game collecting going and how's your gaming journey? I am the Evesham Gamer Teg and I'm back for another rambling video. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Um, just like 8-Bit Boy UK said, it's like listening to or having a chat in the pub. That's exactly what we're doing here. We are in the pub. Okay, I'm calling this the pub in here right now because because I've got one of these on the go. The pop, and I've been doing really well actually by not drinking quite so much pop of late. So I'm giving myself a pat on the back for being a prat and all that. So to the title of this video, oh sorry, I did forget. I hope you're all well, of course, because that's obviously most important, really, isn't it? So to the title of this video, Gone Fishing. Okay, now. I'm not a big fan of fishing games as a whole. They've always been a bit of a novelty to me. So such as Sega Bass Fishing, I think, and Bass Fishing 2. I think there is for the arcade games and the Sega Dreamcast. Obviously, I know they are on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I think. Can't remember now. I think the Dreamcast collection was meant to come out on the PlayStation 3, but never did. Oh, anyway, it's on different systems, and I could never really get into it. I think the closest I got to getting into any fishing game was playing as Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure. That's about as far as it got for me. But then I found this. I found this very interesting. I found this game. Okay, so that's Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. So I don't know if this is on the PlayStation, so you tell me. I haven't even looked into it. It's actually quite unique because of the controller that comes with it. And here's the story. Okay, I was just having a little browse. I think it was on eBay, and I saw something that I'd never ever seen before. I've seen this before. I just hadn't seen this version of it before. So bear with me. Well, I might as well just show you first what comes with it. Here, look. Isn't that cool? Okay, this is a gaming fishing rod. Right now, it's got all the controls there at the bottom, like the Xbox controllers that you would expect. The game itself is made by Activision, so I guess now Microsoft own the rights to the Rapala series, at least anyway. But I love the way it moves, and it is actually very responsive. So if you want to pull a fish in or you want to hook it, you pull it up like that. And obviously reading too fast, you can obviously lose the let's say float, the lure. And it's actually really good. And I've got it on here. I've got it on here at the moment. I mean, I haven't started the game yet. But it's actually start off like on a speedboat. You're controlling the speedboat and you have to go along and just pick spots where the fish are, and you get like a radar that tells you where they are. And it's actually really, really good. Now I had a look online about these, okay. Once you connect this piece here, this shaft, the girth, as people like John Bunday and that and Gold Tooth Gaming would say, but you cannot get it off again, which kind of really annoys me because I wanted to put it back in the box. I wasn't really going to use it that much, but now it's out, I'm stuck with it. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? And I'll show you the box it came in and some other games in that same series. So we'll get the games from that series out of the way, I think, first. So you've got Rapala Fishing Frenzy 2009, which I believe was the first one that came out on the 360. The second one, I think, was Rapala Tournament Fishing. And I can't remember exactly when, but there's also Rapala for Connect. Didn't even know this existed. It's actually quite a hard one to get, this is. But I can't speak for the other games, only for the first one. But this was the good thing why I got this. Okay, let me just move these bits off here because I've got a couple of the bits that I want to show you. I got this quite a while ago, to be fair. So this was just rummaging around in my loft, and here it is. This is Rapala Pro Bass Fishing with the fishing rod. This is the big box that it comes in with. I say big box. It is a big box compared to the game, and nicely as well because it was the game that came with it was sealed. So this has been, I've had this for about no, maybe a year now, something like that. I think maybe something like that. Or was it a week? Can't remember. Um, but these are pretty expensive, to be fair. They're not cheap. I know that CEX has none in stock. I know that Bracknell had one quite recently. That went, and that was at 80 quid, I believe. Um, so yeah, and it's a nice little piece, I have to say. The game is good as well. So obviously I had to buy a copy of this because I didn't want to open this, so that when I sell this, and I'm going to have to figure out a way of taking the shaft off the rod at some point if I'm going to sell it, because you can't really put it like that. So I guess take the whole thing apart really. But yeah, nice little thing. Good fishing games apparently. I haven't tried I haven't tried the Rapala for Connect yet. But if you're into your fishing, Rapala's definitely the way to go from what I understand. Anyway, it's worth mentioning, right, that there is the blast furnace is not here. Okay, I'm not going to start calling it the blast furnace. That was Tooties. That's it. Okay, I did the one-off saying the blast furnace. It was a tribute to the blast furnace. So yeah. In fact, if Stu's watching this now, he would have turned off as soon as he saw that 360 logo. So but then he's going to miss out on some niceness. Okay, so I want to put a big shout out to James at Game Zone Bourbon, because he's done a few videos on this. And I finally thought I can't fuck around anymore. I really need to get a Saroo. So I did. I got myself a Saroo. The box is put away somewhere, but there you go. I got the Elite 1.7, which has got the 128 gig micro SD and all the gubbing. So I've tried it out, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's changed my life for Sega Saturn. Now, without going down the Fenrir route, for example, I had to just get this, and I'm very pleased with it. So I want to again thank James at Game Zone Bourbon for suggesting this to me quite some time ago. But yeah, I think I paid 40 quid, I think, for this. Absolutely a must for a Sega Saturn owner, especially a Sega Saturn owner that's on a budget. There's only good things to come with this. I will say I never noticed any difference with playing NTSC games, but there is a difference. They play like about 18 to 20% slower, so you're not getting the full effect. So I am aware that in the back of the Sega Saturn, so around about, I can get this off. So if you can see this, you probably can't. I guess you can. There's a little blue switch there, okay, which just resets the system. But just before that, there's a little. I don't know if I can get in. I've got none. Well, right where my fingertip is there, you basically can attach a switch in there, and you can. This is on Model 1, okay, so not on Model 2s or anything above that. As long as you got that in there, you can add your own switch. So I can then change to 60 hertz. So I'm going to be attempting that in the very near future. I won't be doing a video to do it because I don't trust the fact that if I don't blow it up or something, but I think I'm pretty competent enough to be able to perform that operation on this old girl. So yeah, nice. So thank you, James, for telling me about the Saroo. And what else? Probably worth mentioning briefly on one of these 8-bit. Is these 8-bit do? Are they? I don't know. Are they 8-bit do? Oh no, retro bit Sega Saturn controllers. I actually emailed them a while back now, because in the original versions of these, which this one is, behind the D-pad, the plastic breaks. So you got two options. The first option is you can 3D print one, which looks like an X, or you can contact Retrobit. Retrobit were very, very kind, and they sent me a replacement. I did say, can I be a bit cheeky and ask for two? I only got one. That's fine. So, but I've got a black version of this controller, which is sitting right up here right now. I actually swapped the parts over, so the new one went in this one because I prefer the look on this, as I'm sure you do as well, which is great because wireless controllers, again, with the Sega Saturn is an absolute no-brainer. Doesn't appear to be any latency, any lag between button presses, by latency, whatever the fuck you call it. So yeah, that's that. The next thing was, which I had to do it, so I'm going to upload some gameplay footage of this very shortly, because I still trying to get round to doing some Space Marine. Oi, Space Marine. Yeah, so get round to that at some point. So I got this. Okay, so this is the what is it called? Fucking hell. The SEGA Astro City Mini controller. The only person that I'm aware of that's got an Astro City Mini is Retro Martin, who I'll be getting to in a second. So yeah, I got this, right? And I got the Astro City Mini. And I got those off of CEX for, it was 140 quid. No, I had about 150 quid, 160 quid worth of vouchers, so I just used that anyway. And I was very, very surprised. So when this turned up, that not only did both of them come in the same box, they were both never used, so brand new. So it's about the going rate for these anyway. So with the controllers are about 35 to 50, 60 quid. The device itself is about 120 to 130, maybe 140. So, you know, I think I got a good price for it, especially considering that it was brand new. So yeah, really chuffed. In fact, look, even the CEX sticker is still on the back of the box, and it's a limited run games one. I thought they released other ones. I didn't know this. I need to look into that. Anyway, right, so that basically just leaves me with just a shout out to John Bunday, Sean at Pompey Games Room, and Retro Martin. Thank you very much. The other day we had a fantastic chat, well, recorded our podcast for the Mega CD. This time it was BC Racers. I will put a link here on this in this video so that you can watch that if you want to watch it. Moving forward, we've got some fantastic stuff coming up. We're hoping for some extra special guests to come and join us at some point as well. And I mention no names right now because we don't know for definite if they're going to do it. There ain't many of us Mega CD fans, I have to say. So yeah, check that out, that video out once you've got the moment. And I guess that's about it really for me. I'm really going to try and get some gameplay footage up tonight of some things. Space Marine, I think probably will definitely happen tonight. As for the footage of the Astro City Mini, that'll be soon, because obviously it's got HDMI in it, so I can plug that straight into my Switch, and then boff, record it straight from the PC. Job's a good one. Right, that's it from me. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered. I don't know why I bothered. I don't know what I was thinking in regards to making a video tonight, but this is what I was thinking. I'm off to play some games. You can do the same as well, I imagine, or whatever it is you're going to do, enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one, all right? Take care for now.